efforts to conduct quality club meetings on the subject of moments of truth. A round of applause for her.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Have you ever asked yourself why you become a member of an organization like that of the Rotarians, the Lions, the group of CPAs, the group of lawyers? Have you not asked yourself, what's in it for me? Haven't you? Now, here in our club, the Toastmasters Club, we have the mission statement that says, the mission of the club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment, allowing every member the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-confidence and personal growth. For me personally, after 8 years of stagnation or hibernation, I came back to Toastmasters because I feel that this is a venue for me to express myself, because I have retired from teaching for about 8 years since I resumed. So this is the only organization, unless you invite me to speak in your club, that I am free to express myself. And that is my personal moment of truth. But what is your purpose in coming here? You have the mission statement of the club. Now, how would you define a moment of truth? A moment of truth is an episode when a prospective member or Toastmaster comes in contact with any aspect of the Toastmaster's experience and forms an impression of a club's quality and service. Most of us lose our membership in a club. 1% die, 3% move away from Butuan City or to another place, 9% move on to other product because of someone's recommendation. You join the Toastmasters Club because you will find it a very pleasant experience to express yourself. 9% find a cheaper product elsewhere since we pay 2,500 for our registration fee. 10% are chronically dissatisfied, and 68% go elsewhere because the people they deal are indifferent to their needs. So we have varied reasons for joining the club. Now, if you can see from your copy, what are the moments of truth when you are here at Toastmasters Club? It contains some standards like first impression, that's one standard. Second is membership orientation. The third one is fellowship variety and communication. Fourth standard is program planning and meeting organization. Sixth is membership strength. Fifth, and the last one, 6, is achievement recognition. Now let's tackle the first standard, first impression. I would like to call the attention of the newbies or the new members. What have you experienced when you entered into the room? Every guest is greeted at the door and introduced to the club officers and other members. Such a welcome helps prospective members feel a sense of camaraderie. Did you experience this? The new members, once you enter the room, there is somebody who stretches her hand and says, hello, welcome to Toastmasters Club. Butuan Toastmasters Club, Downtown Toastmasters Club, Arag Educators Toastmasters Club. Sometimes our guests come first than the members or old members. Each guest is given a name tag and asked to fill out a guest information form. No one should feel anonymous or overlooked. The meeting room is set in a professional manner. Distinguished Toastmaster Agnes said, we have our seating arrangement restaurant style. We also have classroom style. We also have U-shape. And then you see on your left-hand corner the flag and then the banner. And the location of the meeting, is it accessible to the road network of the place? The meeting location is conveniently accessible and user-friendly. Guests are encouraged to participate in the meeting and comment on their experience at the end of the meeting. Remember that the Toastmaster calls the sponsor to introduce her guest. And at the end of the meeting, the guest is expected to give the impression. We do that. Then guests are invited to join the day of their visit. Or could be a visitor for 3 times, just to be sure that you want to become a member. You might fall out from the club because of something. You did not like that. People there are indifferent, you are not welcome. So that is very important. First impressions are lasting. But it's not the usual thing to do. Sometimes your second impression or third impression is different. But for a Toastmaster, first impression is very important. The second one is, in your copy, the second standard is member orientation. The Toastmasters group should formally induct each new member and see they receive their PIN and basic communication and leadership program manual. Sometimes our manuals come late. Assign a coach or mentor for one-on-one assistance. Discuss how the educational program helps develop speaking and leadership skills. Or you have the project speech 1 to 10. Survey the new members' learning needs. What is your purpose of coming here? So you have a need to improve yourself and for personal growth. Assign a speaking role for the new member as possible. So did the Vice President for Education assign the new members? Of course, you have your assignment. Continue to make new members feel welcome by encouraging them to participate on an ongoing basis. The third standard is fellowship variety.
Yeah, class schedule.
Fellowship, variety, and communication. Members greet guests and make them feel welcome. Sobra-sobra. Because the food alone is more than a welcome spree for us. The Vice President for Education regularly plans enjoyable, dynamic educational programs with exciting, thought-provoking themes. We have our theme every Wednesday. But before, I remember that if it's the first day of the month, we are required to come in costume,
Or team.
depending on
Thematic
our
meetings.
theme. The club enjoys regularly scheduled social events. So what are the social events? Banquets, contests, and other enjoyable activities. Club members are encouraged to participate in area, district, and international events like speech contests, district conferences, club officer training sessions, and the international convention are just a few of the exciting opportunities for learning and growth. Inter-club events are encouraged. So we are, how many clubs here in Butuan City? There are 3 clubs, 1 area. So it's an inter-club event. So different clubs for different areas. The club newsletter bulletin is issued on a regular basis. I remember, Crevi, you were in charge of the bulletin before, and distinguished Toastmaster Agnes, we had a bulletin and then describing our activities. And the fourth one, we have program planning and meeting organization. Program and agenda are publicized in advance. Members should receive a carefully drafted agenda outlining the day's program and scheduled participation needed, and scheduled participants need to be reminded of assignments at least 1 week in advance. So we receive texts that this is your assignment. But I appreciate Julie for texting us, saying
A for
yes.
effort.
I hope I can see your yes, your sweet yes,
A
the
for
next
effort.
morning when I wake up. And then I answered immediately at the middle of the night, yes, I'm coming.
Ako ay answer silently.
And then after confirming of your attendance, there was a surprise of our assignments. And sometimes you don't come here because you are afraid of, oh, what will be my assignment? Is this my assignment? Okay. So program planning and meeting organization. All members know their program responsibilities and are prepared to carry out all assignments to the best of their abilities.
Silver juice.
Speeches originate from the basic and advanced communication and leadership program manuals. So some of you already have the new manual. Unfortunately for us, we have an old manual, 10 years or 20 years ago. Meetings begin and end on time. Creative table topics are exciting. Theme programs are featured. For example, our table topics tonight is the Toastmaster wears many hats and Crevi comes with the different kinds of hats. Evaluation must be positive, helpful, and based upon project objectives and speakers' learning needs. The next standard is membership strengths. So for every club, we should have 20 or more members to help ensure the officer and committee roles will be filled, speaking and evaluation opportunities taken, and all tasks necessary to achieving the club's mission is achieved. Maintain a minimum of 20 or more members. Members are retained, should be retained. I think six members will be okay for the next year. And then, but it should be more than that. Actively promote our club in the community or within our sponsoring organization. We had before the speech writing workshop, and also the Toastmasters sponsored speech contest participated by non-Toastmasters. The next is continually plan varied and exciting club programs. I hope we'll do this. Recognize Toastmasters who sponsor new members. Sometimes we invite guests and you are the sponsor. Regular participation in membership building programs. What is the next standard? Recognizing accomplishments. When a member completes an educational requirement, the application is sent immediately to World Headquarters. A member progress chart is maintained and posted at every meeting. Formally recognize member achievements. So maybe we can extend a warm applause to our members who finished the basic 10 speeches, because it will be mailed to our World Headquarters. After finishing the 10 basic speech projects, you will be elevated to competent Toastmaster, and then another 10 speeches, then you will be able communicator, bronze, silver, gold, and distinguished Toastmaster. Nobody can defeat
Next week.
distinguished Toastmaster Agnes, because she is only one on top. So we have to, I think, speed up. Class, district, and international leaders are recognized. Member and club achievements are publicized in our newsletter. The Distinguished Club Program is used for planning and recognition. Remember before, when Agnes was our area governor, she gave us a mug saying, "I'm a Toastmaster, I'm proud to be a Toastmaster," and pins. I hope we will receive more in our new area governor. Mayor Chen. Okay, so we have mementos and I place them on my headboard for me to remember, I have to deliver another speech, or you are not allowed to be absent. I'm not allowed to be absent. So how many standards do we have in your copy? We have 6 standards. Now, another moment of truth is the evaluation form. This is the principal means that we are to help improve our speaking and leadership skills. And we should have club quality and performance. Now, on the last page that you have in your copy, there is a moment of truth worksheet. So there you have the inclusion of first impressions, new member orientation. What's the third one? Fellowship, variety, and communication. The next one is program planning and meeting organization, membership strength, and recognizing achievements. Now, as your assignment for next week, I sound like a teacher, you evaluate the standards of your club. Then, under the evaluation portion, you write the 6 standards, and then if you find your club working on this description of each standard, you encircle yes, or if it's not, encircle no. And you provide recommendations and submit your assignments next Wednesday. For another better speaker series, which I will share with you, the impromptu speech, which is our, not really a Waterloo, but we have to follow a pattern for this. So everybody has the worksheet. Okay, very good. So I think I have shared with you this portion, Moments of Truth, from the Successful Club series. There are 10, but you will have to share some portions also for the Better Club or Better Successful series. Now, I think I have zeroed in with my topic for tonight. I shared with you the moments of truth. So, good evening once again.